We are heading to see Luna. Luna is a therapy horse, and Mum's got a few questions for Luna, so we're just heading out there. Hi, Lisa.
Lucky on top. We're having a lot of issues like doing just a normal lunge and ears pinned back, and there's a lot of driving of me, which I guess could be the impatience, but I didn't know if there was anything more on how to work with her the best on that.
She's a bit of an action Jackson. She's like, come on, let's go. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Am I riding her enough? Am I giving her enough time?
That's a really good question, because I think there's some changes that need to happen there. She's bored.
Yeah.
And so she'll be, I don't want to say naughty, because it's not naughty. She's just like trying to burn excess energy.
Yeah.
And just irritable and impatient and stompy. I just want to step over the top of her, actually, because what she says may not actually be the best thing for her. So I just want to go a little to some of our other guidance officers and just see whether she should be ridden at this age. She's not quite ready to be ridden, and she's like, yes I am. Come on, I'm ready to go. But it's not so much being ridden, it's being ready to go. She's just like got ants in her pants. She needs to move and she wants to do something all of the time. Whew, just super smart. When I see her brain, it's just got so much capacity to learn.
Yeah. Well, we went to a clinic. She took in so much so quickly.
She's very switched on, and she's very smart, and she's very quick. So you say something to her, you show her, and if you're trying to teach her something, you show that technique to her in images, like that running video screen.
Yeah.
While you're talking it out, this is what we're going to do. I want you to go over there and do this and this and this, and then project those images to her while you're doing that, so she can actually see what you're trying to tell her.
Well, that's what our frustration would be going to, because my hand-eye coordination and my ability to picture what we're going to do with the next steps is probably not up at that level.
Yeah. But
so
you know what? Oh, this is really interesting, because what I feel with that is this is a part of her being with you, because you need this for your work.
Yeah.
And she is here to teach you that.
Yeah.
She's just a little impatient with the imparting of information and the teachings. I feel like I want to ask her about her water.
Okay.
How that's affecting her body, if she's getting enough. It's got a taste to it. Chlorine-y, I suppose, like a chemically sharp taste to it. And that is also affecting her digestive system.
Well, I had been using tank water while they were in these two paddocks, which they were there for about 3 months, and they've just about 3 weeks ago moved into that paddock where I don't have the tank water, so it's hooked up to town water.
Okay. Right, okay. Doesn't like the town water.
Yeah.
Yeah, the town water's really sharp. Okay, she's just talking to me about food. We've just gone, this is what happens with animals, they go off on tangents. She's just gone off on a tangent. With her just possessiveness of her food, she's not absorbing very well, and so she's not feeling satiated.
Okay.
So while she's eating plenty, she's not absorbing what she needs from that food to then be nourished. I'm just hearing parasites, actually. Have you done any
worming stuff? She is due for her worming at the moment.
Yeah, she's definitely due for a worming.
I actually just got some kits to ship off to get that tested, because I don't want to overworm or know which type to use. So no, that's definitely a need. Yeah,
but she's very happy. That's very happy, very content.
That was going to be one of my big questions. I'm her third owner. She has a lot of places she has been, a lot of different horses, and I always just want to make sure that this is kind of her forever home. That's the plan, and just making sure that she's is happy and is enjoying the place. And
she was abandoned in the womb. Now this happens with humans as well. Second trimester, when we're in the womb with our mother, whatever the emotions of the mother is coming down into the fetus. It's the same with animals, and so her mother was not really interested in her, actually. I feel her completely disconnected from her, and I see this abandonment will come into this lower back, this lower lumbar area,
Oh,
her.
wow. Yeah, she's got the body worker is constantly working on that area for her.
It's very grateful that she's in her forever home because the actual rehoming part was quite stressful for her.
Yeah, it was. She actually ended up at the vet with an eye ulcer right before we rehomed, and she went downhill quite a bit. When we were first here for the first few days, I was really worried about her. She's very head shy. I've had to work really hard on getting warming tubes for her, and when she had the ulcer and they needed to put eye drops in, they actually had to sedate her because she would not let anyone near her eye.
And that head shyness feels very related to that.
Okay.
If she can move that out. Do you do anything with EFT, tapping, emotional freedom technique?
I know bits about it, but I've never done any training or anything in it.
Well, I'd be working a little bit on tapping out some of the abandonment and rejection from childhood and wombhood. Because that's like us. Like if you don't move these emotions, they stay there and they'll turn up. And for her, I feel like it's going to turn up in that lower lumbar area.
Okay.
That will be her sort of storage area for emotional pain. Colour is quite important for all animals, but these colours have a vibration that matches or changes or tonifies or harmonises in some way the parts of them that they need it. So when you're getting changed or you're thinking about it or you've got something coming up with people coming in to work with her, just ask her, what colour would you like them to wear, or what colour do you want me to wear today?